Do we have a deal?
You know, I know this steak doesn't exist. I know that when I put it in my mouth, the Matrix is telling my brain that it is juicy and delicious. You know what I realize? Ignorance is bliss.
You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe.
Hi, this is Johnny Fever, and you are watching The Blue Pill. Please like, subscribe, hit notifications, and follow at your boy on social media. Today's episode of The Blue Pill will be a little shorter, only 2 segments, as Johnny Fever released his special already, his Pride Month extravaganza, the top 7 gayest teams in the NFL.
Not that there's anything wrong with that.
By all means, watch that. You can wait till the end of this episode and click the link. It's absolutely hilarious. Also, as always, a special thank you goes to my fake studio audience who will be laughing along this entire episode. Finally, this episode is sponsored by Wakandies. Taking candy back from them crackers. Wakandies. Okay, this is the rapid fire news segment. As you know, we've had a huge week in the news, starting with something we've all suspected, and that is the White House is Party Central, or in other words, the party's going down in the White House. We've all heard stories of Snoop Dogg and Willie Nelson smoking blunts at the White House. We've also heard about Bill Clinton and his cigars in the Oval Office. And y'all know how Bill Clinton gets down with cigars in the Oval Office. But the Biden White House has taken things to the next level as the Secret Service has found coke in the West Wing. Now, regarding Joe Biden's bid for the presidency in 2024, the Biden campaign is testing the motto, Joe Biden, putting the white back in the White House. Now, unsurprisingly, the White House is claiming no knowledge of whose coke it is. When asked whose it was, spokesperson KPJ said no comment, citing the unwritten law, snitches get stitches. But with that said, the White House has promised to do everything it can to blame this on Trump. In other news, rap legend Pusha T has canceled, unexpectedly, all of his upcoming concert events. When asked why he canceled his events, King Push said, "Hunter has lost his coke, and I've been ordered to the White House immediately." Also, when Pusha T was asked, "When will you be returning to your concert tour?" Pusha T said, "F the tour, I'll make enough money selling and supplying Hunter that I'll never have to work again." Yeah. Hunter Biden has conspicuously been unavailable for comments on this situation, but he has recently been seen with this guy, Tyrone Biggums, smoking crack while racing down the highway on his way to Las Vegas for some free hoes and legal hoes. In other political news, the Supreme Court has voted against affirmative action and has banned universities from using affirmative action in its enrollment and acceptance policies. Asian Americans have been complaining for years that affirmative action is discriminating against them when being considered for enrollment at these universities, and that affirmative action policies are unconstitutional. In other news, Southwest Airlines has committed to increasing diversity in key positions, including airline pilots, by 2025. Interestingly enough, this will be the first time that affirmative action has benefited Asian Americans. Because y'all know about Asian Americans in driving. In other news, high-ranking government officials have come out saying that for decades, the government has known of and been hiding evidence of UFOs. This adds to the mountain of evidence, as UFO sightings have been made by civilians and military personnel for years, which we have been seeing in the news recently. The question is, are these UFOs man-made or are they extraterrestrial? One such sighting by the US Navy was of a tic-tac shaped UFO doing mind-blowing maneuvers and traveling at mind-blowing speeds. Now, Johnny Fever isn't sure if the UFO is in fact man-made or extraterrestrial, but the fact that it's shaped like a tic-tac and not shaped like a piece of rice is solid evidence that the UFO is not Chinese. Initially, Johnny Fever was not concerned about the UFO sightings, as he was confident that humanity would thwart any alien invasion so long as Will Smith was on our side.
Welcome to Earth.
But inside sources have confirmed that Will Smith will not save humanity from the aliens, as he has made an agreement with the aliens not to kick their sorry asses back to the planet from which they've came, so long as they promise to boink his wife, Jada Pinkett Smith, and let him watch from the closet. What the cuck? And that is the rapid fire news.
Now nothing's big as my ego.
Young nigga move that dope. Young nigga move that dope. Baby, move that